Dear friend, welcome to the video tutorial on 2D subplotting in MATLAB. Subplotting the functions in MATLAB involves the following steps. Define the functions, specify the range of values over which to plot the functions, call the MATLAB subplot and plot functions, add features to plots. Now we are going to plot the functions like this. So this is a figure window. This figure window is subdivided into 4 parts. The first part we call as subplot 1, second one we call as subplot 2, third one subplot 3, fourth one subplot 4. Basic graphic commands, axis commands, plotting features are provided for your reference. Now let us open the MATLAB. So once you click the MATLAB icon on your desktop screen, this window will open. Here you can observe there is new live script option. Click it so that it opens a new live editor window. Now the beauty of live editor is that it provides a new way to create, edit and run MATLAB scripts. Now on the far right end you can see 3 options. So here it is output on right, output on inline and hide code. So if we choose this option, then whatever the code that we type, when we run it, then the corresponding output of that command will appear on the right side. Now the first step in subplotting is we have to define the functions. So here I am taking 4 functions. You can take multiple functions also. So y1 is sin of x. This is a function that I considered. Now I will take function 2, y2. So y2 is cos x. I will take function 3, y3. And here I am taking as e power minus 1.2x into cos x. So exponential of minus 1.2 into x. Then array multiplication. Cos x I am typing. So cos of x. Fourth function I am taking as y4. So here it is e power minus 2x into sin 20x. So exponential of minus 2x array multiplication sin 20x. Now these 4 functions has to be plotted over a range. So I am specifying the range for all the 4 signals equally. I mean the same x values have been provided to 4 functions. You can also try for other values of x ranges for each function. So starting value is 0, incremental value is 0.1 to make the curves very smooth. Then the ending point is 10. So all these 4 functions are going to be plotted against the values of x from 0 to 10 here. Now we have to call the subplot function. So subplot. Now we are going to divide a single window into 2 rows and 2 columns. So 2 rows, 2 columns, and in the first part we are going to plot our first function. So that we have to type subplot 2 comma 2 comma 1. Now in that you just plot your first function. So here horizontal one comes first, that is x. Later type the function which you want to plot against the values of x, right? So once you run this, you can observe, and before running the code, just deactivate these code lines. So when we type that percentage symbol before them, they will be deactivated. Now just run it. We'll resize this window so that we can observe clearly. So once the MATLAB script lines have been executed, we can observe that the plot which is sin x will appear on the first window of the screen. We'll resize this one also. Right. Okay. Now you can add certain title. So just type title in the single quotes. So it is a sine signal. Just run it. You can observe the title will appear on the top of the figure. Now you can add X label. So here X label give in single quotes. So X label is time here, and check it. So the time will appear on the horizontal axis. Now you can give Y label. So just give the Y label in the quotes. So here you type that as amplitude or anything you want, you can type, but generally they take amplitude values on Y axis. So I typed amplitude. Now this Y axis naming also appeared. You can also add a legend. So here just type legend as sin X or sin of X. Just run it. So this legend will appear on the first subplot as sin X. Now we will go to the second function and we are going to plot whatever the commands that we have typed. Everything takes all the same commands. So I will copy them. I will paste here. Now this is y2 function. Now I want to plot this y2 in subplot 2 position, and this takes as y2. Now my second function is cos, so just I will change it to cos. Now time, amplitude and everything same, and here I just change it to cos, and I will just run it so that the plot will appear in the second position of the single figure window. Okay, so everything came in. Now do the same thing for the y3. So my y3 function is an exponential function. So just paste the things. Now we just wanted to plot that in third position, and plot function has to be taken for 3. Then it is exponential signal, right? Type exponential signal, and here exponential signal 1, let us consider, and here also it is just give this function, enter function. Right, just run it. This function 3 will appear in the third position of the window. Now we go to function 4. Just take all the commands previously typed, copy them, paste here, right? So we just wanted to see that in the fourth position, that is fourth subplot. Then the function is y4, and it is exponential signal 2. Then time and amplitude everything is same, and here it is minus 2x, then sine 20x, sine 20x. Okay, just run it. We can observe that the fourth figure comes in. Okay, I think we got the error here. So exponential of minus 2x, right? The fourth function will be plotted in the fourth subplot. So this way we can divide a single window into 4 parts. You can also divide based on the figure window based on your requirement. You may just take one row with 3 columns, 3 rows, 3 columns on your wish. Okay. Now you can also add a certain coloring, markering style to the graphs. So go to plot x comma y1, then just give a red color to that, give red, and the marker style is circle. And if you want to connect them with solid line, just give hyphen, right? Now you run it, you can observe that. So the previous sign signal, which is in blue color, will now change to red, with the marker as circles, and they will, all the circles will be connected with solid lines. Now go to plot 2. Here, if you wish to see them in green color, and if you want to give the markers as diamond, then if you want to see them connected in dashed lines, just type dash dash, then run it. You can observe that. And go to signal 3, and if you want to wish that signal or function 3 in Cyan, just go there to the plot function of that function 3, then type C, stands for Cyan, then the marker style is plus, and you just wanted to connect all the plus with dots, then give colon there, just run it. You can observe the output, how the function y3 is changed as per the given code in the plot command. Okay, so here you can observe that. Now go to function 4, plot command. Then if you want to wish to see the color of the graph in magenta, and if you want to give the marker style as upper triangle, that is cap, then click it, run it, so that you can observe that. So what are the options that you want to give, you can give. And at the same time, in each subplot, you can also go for the multiple plots. Now I will explore this one. Right. So here, if you wish to connect all these upper triangles with some dash dot lines, then give dash dot, run it. We can observe that. Now we can open this figure window so that we can observe all the things. Click it so that a new window will be opened here. So where you can see all the signals very clearly, right? Hope you understand how to subplot the functions and how to give the legend, X label, Y label, title, and colors, style, markers. Now you can also try for some other features which were provided in this video tutorial. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel for more technical content. I also request you to give suggestions in the comment section to improve the video lectures. Thanks for watching.